Hi everybody, it's Stephanie with mamabearinc.blogspot.com and welcome back to another card video. Today we're making a special card. This card is going to be entered into a challenge at sundaystamps.blogspot.com, and this week it is a sketch challenge, and so we're going to be making the card according to the sketch, which of course I forgot to bring down here. So I will have a picture of it at the end of this video so you can see how the card we make compares. So today we are going to be starting with a card base in just plain white. Now this white was cut 5.5 by 8.5, so we're 5.5 by 8.5 and then scored at 4 1/4 down the center just to create your standard A2 size card. And our first layer is going to be some water patterned paper. Now this is from the Paper Studio, Hobby Lobby. Bought this the other day. It was actually in the haul and we've used it once already on an interactive card. So we're going to get this put down here. So we'll get our... Now this first layer is cut 5 1/4 by 4 so that it leaves a nice little border all the way around. And my problem, I think I did okay this time. My problem is getting these things lined up and straight on a regular basis. Okay, so for the next piece of our card, we have a little banner here, and this is some patterned vellum, and this is heavy patterned vellum. This is by Paper Tray Ink, and this is part of their Sheer Basics vellum. And it comes in several different patterns in the pack, but it's a nice heavy vellum and I really like to use it. So we're going to put our little flag here, about here at the bottom. And I'm just going to use a regular tape runner, but I'm only going to use it at the top here because our next layer is kind of going to cover that up. So I'm just going to use some regular tape runner, but only kind of at the top. Let's see if I can get it to the end there. Haha. Close enough. All right. So, okay, yes, I did it. All right. I always put it on the wrong side. Okay, so we'll kind of line that up, get it as straight as we can. All right, and so there is our, gosh, I'm shedding like a dog here. There is our vellum banner, and that's one portion of the sketch there. And so the next piece that we're going to build, okay, so we have some dark chocolate cardstock by PTI, and then some more the Paper Studio patterned paper, and that's like sand, so that's a sand pattern paper like the beach. All right, and the dark chocolate piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, and the sand piece is cut by 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. And so we're just going to kind of put them together just like that, except that looks upside down. Yeah, just like that. Okay. And so we're going to get some adhesive on the back of our sand piece here. And we'll see if I can get this one as straight as I got the last one. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, not too bad. All right, and so before we put this on the card, we are going to stamp our sentiment on this portion. And so this sentiment, you can see it's a little bit stained. This sentiment says, "Right now is good." And it's actually from another Paper Tray Ink mini set. And I'll show you that here in just a second. Let me get this inked up real good. All right, and we're gonna square this up, and then we will use our grid paper to get it nice and straight. And I want to bring it kind of as far over to the right as I can without going off the sand. There we go. Not too awful bad for leaning over a camera to do it. All right, let's put that ink away. Okay, and now our sand piece is going to go right there like that. Okay, so we'll get some adhesive on the back of this, And then try to get this as straight as we can. I'm going to use the top of those dots to try to get this nice and straight here. All right, not too awful bad. Okay, and last but not least, there's a third element to this. There was the banner, there was this square, and then there needs to be another element right here. And so what I thought, and I read the rules, it doesn't say you can't use stickers. So you might remember these from the Hobby Lobby haul. So I'm going to use one of these stickers here. Get it out, and what I thought I would use is this cute little palm tree. So I thought that was really cute. Now the issue becomes there is dimensional adhesive right here and not down here. So we need a dimensional, of course. So we will get this dimensional. I think it's going to fit down here, no problem. And go ahead and take that off, and then we'll put our little palm tree right here like so, and that finishes our sketch. So this is not necessarily a clean and simple challenge, but we did make kind of a clean and simple card, just simply because there's not a whole lot of decoration to it, but I don't know if anybody would call this cast. I call it cute, so I like it. And so that's basically all there is to it. It's just a regular A2 size card with just a bit of dimension on the palm tree. And our sentiment right now is good. Oh, I want to show where that came from. This actually comes from a paper tray ink mini set. Now this is called Phrase Play number 10, because these stamps were made to go with a particular die, and it is this one right here, and this says life. So when you cut it out, it cuts these flowers and it cuts this little frame with a stitched border, and so it'll say life, and then you can put in any one of these sentiments. So life is beautiful, you can see that. Life is all about the little things. Life brings a whole lot of happy. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do with this, but you can also use the sentiments on something completely different. So that is our card for today. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.